out of dead till they hear me shout. The music fix me, the music heal me. Head was sweating, body was tired, my whole system had to get rewired. The music fix me. Give me the music from my day. I should not live for being melody. Give me the music from my day.
Shalina as an artist.
Very exciting, fun, relative, trust me. Majority of the time, I would probably invite people in my performance. That's just a thing that I do. But Shalina, basically fun, if you have to really think about the definition.
And what type of music do you mostly lean towards?
I lean towards soca. Soca is my favorite genre to perform, but listening, I would prefer African zouk, African
like
Afrobeats.
Right.
And then do like fusion sometimes. So all sorts of things.
What is the inspiration behind the music that you make?
Real life situations. Most songs that I've ever written, or all the songs that I've written, have been basically real life situations. Is except for if I'm writing something about like a party or dance, but all of my written songs have been like real life situations, things that people can relate to.
So in all that time, what song or music video you would have created that you enjoyed doing the most?
Music video, probably Music Remedy. I released that song in July of 2021, this year, and because of the acting that had to be done was the most fun. We had to do a promo video, and the promo video was practically me making noise with my boyfriend, my acting boyfriend. So that was the most fun.
Okay. How would you say that your style of music has evolved throughout the years?
Well, before, when I just started doing music, I wasn't sure exactly how to even start. You know, when you're starting something, it's fresh, you're green mango, so you're learning. I think I started more like writing poetry as opposed to just writing random stuff, random words on paper. So I think it's more relative again. That word again. Back then it was random.
So you're just winging
it. Right.
And now it's more poetry because you've had experiences, you know what you're talking about, and you can feel your music to an extent.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Who would you say inspired you to be part of the music industry?
Well, locally, Dominica, Michael Anderson. She's been an idol from youth. And of course, you know, internationally, we're talking Beyonce, Rihanna, Jen Aiko. She's one of my favorites. I love her voice, her vocals. So these people.
Right. I know Dominica and the Caribbean is essentially a small place. How far do you see your music reaching?
Well, it has and is right now in Germany, right now in the UK, right now in Asia. In the Asian countries, China, Japan. It's in Italy, funny enough, Italy and America.
Right. I'm going to jump forward to one of the questions that I had lower down as we're talking about performance and getting out of the Caribbean, because sometimes we're in the Caribbean and we don't feel the support from our own people, from the region, but we get the support out there. If you could change one thing about the music industry in Dominica or in the Caribbean, what would that be?
Our marketing strategies. I would definitely change that, because marketing is everything in the music industry. You can make a really good song, but as long as it doesn't have the support and proper marketing or promotions, it will go nowhere.
But do you think there is enough assistance from the government, whether it be establishing a music program in schools, or once you get out of school, to assist the upcoming artists in, again, that same marketing and promotion to get them to a regional or international level?
Government, no. And I wouldn't really say is the government. The government have things like issues around Dominica itself to worry about. But if we have, like, for example, the DDA and the people responsible for tourism and the people responsible for getting entertainment recognized here so that people could want to come in, I think they need to work harder on their marketing. I think they need to change their approach, probably try to get in deals with other countries, music-wise. So not the government, but the programs under the government set for that. Because
Okay.
they are the ones that really have to help out or provide the marketing strategies for us.
Hopefully there's a good story. I'd like you to tell me either about your best or your worst performance on stage, off stage, whether it was a backstage experience, anything like that.
Okay. For me, it would be how I feel, not in terms of my performance, because my performance, in my opinion, has always been good. And whenever I reach on stage, it would, because of my style, it would seem like as if I know what I'm doing. But my worst performance was the national anthem at the 2020 Calypso finals. That was murdering. That was my worst, because after that I went at the back and I let out everything that was in my stomach. I was nervous. That's the national anthem. You really cannot make mistakes on the national anthem. So I thought, oh my God, if I do the national anthem for such a big event and I make a mistake, I'm going to be criticized for a while. So that was my worst. And my best, I would have to say, was Jazz and Creole 2017, performing live with my band T Orchestra. We really performed as a group, as myself. We really performed. So that's my best.
Now, in the Caribbean and specifically in Dominica, we're proud people, right? We like to tell people our favorite phrase is Dominica, I come out. I say that all the time. And
Right.
people are like, what? I was like, you heard what I said. And we're full of culture and vibes and all that. So tell us, what is it like being a musician specifically in Dominica at this time?
I think it's not just being a Dominican, but being a musician in general. And on top of it, a Dominican. So being a musician first is already tough. And then being a Dominican musician is on top of it tough, because Dominican musicians are not really known outside of the markets. We have to fight here and then go outside and try to make ourselves outside. But it is very difficult. It's challenging on many levels in terms of promotions. Wherever you want your music to go, you would have to spend probably extra because they're not used to you. We as musicians, me, I am a writer, so I'm under Echo Writers Company Copyrights, and I use like distribution for my music. And in order for you to get the royalties and receive, people have to know your music for them to play it. For it is all a cycle. So the cycle kind of have a cut in it, since we in a smaller island as a musician.
I know this is our last question. Do you have any artistic collaboration plans?
Of course, loads. First of all, I'm working on something or trying to get something done with one of the artists that I worked with before. His name is Locally Andre. He sent me some music and I'm supposed to be writing on it. It's just taking some time. But locally, I'm going to work with one of our upcoming artists named Lily Octave. She is so powerful vocally, and I don't know how to explain how powerful she is. We're going to actually have a show on the 20th of November that she will be a part of. And most likely, if people actually see this interview before, they will get an opportunity to see her perform, as well as myself.
Whenever you need me, anytime you need me, babe, dial my number.